Hello everyone, this is Flatline and today I'm going to be doing a PvT cast. Some people are still having problems with the like an all-in, like a 2-base all-in from Terran, which is that Marine, Marauder, Medevac, Viking, SCV, pull type of all-in. So I wanted to do a quick video on it. So I'm not really gonna go into the opener. As usual, the only time I'll do an opener is when I'm trying to copy off an opening build. That's pretty much the only time I usually keep it at the normal speed or faster speed, I guess you could say. But other than that, we're just going to speed right through here and just try to catch the things up, but not make it too fast where it's like really confusing. It just gets out of the hand. So in PvT, there's a couple of things you need to note, and in PvT, it all depends on how your style is and how you open. If you just go for the standard 2-base style, where you go double forge, you get your Colossus out, or you go 1 forge, get Twilight Council and Colossus at the same time. Either way, you know, you just figure out what your play style is, and then you adjust from there. But the main thing you need to do is scout. As Protoss, I feel like you do need to scout quite a bit in all 3 matchups to determine what your next step has to be. I feel like you do that with all 3 races, but I don't really particularly play those races, so I can't really say, you know, exactly what they're supposed to be doing and whatnot. And he's opening up with a reactor, with a Reaper expand, or Marine Reaper then expand. Very normal from him. He's actually going to be adding on the barracks first in this game. This is just going to allow him to get more ground army or ground units than rushing for a starport. The starport, if you rush for it, you have less ground army units, but you have the ability to drop a lot quicker or a lot sooner than this opener. I'm going with the 3-gate robo, 1-gate expanded to 3-gate robo. You can see my first scout will be the hallucination. I scouted okay. It looks like he is going to be going for a very quick stem here. He's getting 3 barracks before factory. Pretty normal. I'm going to get my robotic spay. And my gas is at my natural. Pretty common from here. Yeah, everything's going pretty much standard at this point. This factory is about to finish up. And stem is about a minute away. And there's my double forge. So the way I play is the double forge style, where I get Colossus, where I focus on Colossus and double upgrades, and then get a later blink. That's the way I play. You can see I'm constantly sending out phoenixes. Look at the vision of mine. If we go to my vision, it's very in key locations. We'll bring it down to faster now to give you some more concept of PvT and how I play it, which I think is the correct way. I think PvT's pretty solid right now, at least mine is. I put it right in front of their base, one in front of my base, and then one on the other side of a potential drop, which generally should be near your main, or around your main, because your natural should have most of your units, or your strong units, which would be the Colossus and Sentries and Zealots. I still have a couple of Stalkers up here. And you can see I really didn't scout anything. The only thing I scouted was this extra barracks that he was making. But I wasn't able to see anything else beyond that. Obviously, if they have a 5 racks, they have 5 racks before a 3rd command center, things could be pretty bad, but I wasn't able to get over here, so I can't really confirm if he got the 3rd command center or not. So I can't assume that he is all-inning. At the same time, since I didn't see a 3rd command center, I'm not throwing down a 3rd nexus. Not throwing down a 3rd yet. In PvT, you usually want to just throw down your nexus right after they throw down their command center, because you need to make sure that they are committed to it. Just place in 1 force field to pretty much tell them if you come up here, you are not going to be able to do anything. They should be able to force field this pretty quickly. Look at my vision. I still don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know if he has a 3rd or not. I'm still getting my upgrades 2-2. external thermal lance, getting more Colossus. I should be starting Blink soon with this build. Usually I do that. You can see I'm moving my observer over here. Still no third. Still no third. So what I do is I am going to be popping out a hallucinated Phoenix soon to go into this main. You see, I don't really like to move this observer too much because I want to see, let's say if I move this observer at his base to see if he has anything, I might miss him pulling the SCVs at his natural or something like that. And he kills my hallucinated Phoenix. That was unfortunate. Be more careful. You can see I'm gonna check again. Okay, no third. This drop's not really gonna do anything. I have my stalkers in here. Alright, no third. When you see this, you want to throw down a Templar Archives pretty damn soon. It's already 12:45. So I got this a little bit later. You actually want to get it around at 12 minutes. You should be throwing down the Templar Archives once you see that they're not having a third there yet. You can see I'm going to go here. Okay, now I confirmed. It's 5 racks. I also see him pulling the SCVs. Look at this. All these SCVs being pulled. Immediate reaction, put up some cannons at your natural. This is why you don't really get a third. You can see I already have a probe here. I was wanting to do it. No reason for me to do it. It's all going to be coming down here to this attack that he's doing. And you have to realize, if you could stall as much, you want to stall as much as possible by force fielding this ramp. I'm just moving out here because I saw little units. Now I'm backing up because I see all the units coming over here. This is why it's so important to have these observers in these key locations. You can see they're pretty much spot on everything. You really can't hide anything from me. Look at this. I'm just force fielding this ramp, buying more time. Because if you look at the income, huge difference. You know, he has a full base amount of SCVs over here with this army, not really mining. So let your income, you know, kick in just a little bit so you can get more units than him. I also got 2-2. I also was able to get Colossus. I was also able to stall out 4 Blink. I almost get Blink at this time. I don't have any more force fields, so now here comes the engagement. I have way too many units. I have way too many units. You can also pull SCVs to ensure your victory. But yeah, these 3 cannons are definitely helping out a lot. And yeah, this looks pretty simple. The other thing you also have to note is I got 2-2 and I didn't start 3-3. I know it's an all-in coming from, why start 3-3? That's a huge investment. Charge I'm not starting as well. Like all of these I'm not really starting because I know an all-in's coming. You need to make sure you realize that. You know, if you see them coming and your 3-3 is about, and you see them pulling SCVs and your 3-3 is about 25% done or something like that, you should just cancel that. Use your 600 money and use it for something else, you know, stalkers or Colossus, more gateways, more cannons, etc, etc, and all that kind of jazz. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helps out a couple of you Protoss players having trouble with the 2 base all-in that a couple of these Terrans like to do. Nonetheless, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already and you like what you see. Also follow me on Twitter, on Twitch, and like my page on Facebook. All of them is basically /flatline_SE2, just to make it easier for all you guys. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Anyways guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.